How did Achilles' wrath impact the outcome of the Trojan War? If you are interested in this type of videos before moving on to this story, you can like the video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment. Since the pictures are made via AI, their styles may differ. Enjoy watching. In the shadow of Troy's towering walls, amidst the clamor of a war that had raged for 10 long years, stood Achilles, the greatest of Greek warriors, whose fury would soon eclipse the very conflict he fought in. His wrath was kindled by an affront to his honor, a dispute that would alter the course of the Trojan War and etch his name in the annals of history. The quarrel began over a prize of war. Agamemnon, the commander of the Greek forces, was compelled to relinquish his captive, Chryseis, to placate the god Apollo and end a devastating plague afflicting the Greeks. In his arrogance, Agamemnon demanded Achilles' prize, Briseis, as compensation. This act was not just a personal slight to Achilles, but a breach of the warrior code, stripping him of honor and respect. Enraged, Achilles withdrew from the battle, retreating to his tent with a heart heavy with anger. He called upon his mother, Thetis, beseeching her to convince Zeus to turn the tide of war against the Greeks, that they might recognize the depth of their dependence on him. Achilles' absence cast a long shadow over the Greek camp, as their losses mounted and Troy's defenders grew bold. The turning point came with the death of Patroclus, Achilles' dearest friend and companion. In a bid to rally the Greeks and penetrate the Trojan defenses, Patroclus donned Achilles' armor and plunged into battle. His valor was great, but it was not enough. Hector, Troy's mightiest warrior, cut him down, igniting a blaze of vengeance in Achilles' heart. Grief-stricken and wrathful, Achilles cast aside his quarrel with Agamemnon and returned to the fray, a tempest of fury and sorrow. He sought Hector, and in their epic confrontation outside Troy's walls, Achilles emerged victorious. Yet, in his anger, he desecrated Hector's body, an act that tarnished his triumph and drew the gods' displeasure. Achilles' rage had reached its zenith, but it was his actions following Hector's death that would define his legacy. Moved by the pleas of Priam, Hector's father, who bravely ventured into the Greek camp to beg for his son's body, Achilles was reminded of his own mortality and the fleeting nature of glory. He returned Hector to the Trojans, a gesture of respect for the fallen warrior and a step towards his own redemption. Thus, the wrath of Achilles, while it brought devastation and sorrow, also led to moments of profound humanity and understanding. His story, a tapestry of fury, loss, and reconciliation, remains a timeless reflection on the nature of heroism, honor, and the human condition.